Portions of Great Day SA contain paid content. Products and services featured are not endorsed by Great Day SA.
Buenos dias, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into our Spurs special show. Even though we didn't clinch the finals, our city showed up. We showed out with all the Spurs pride, and today's show is definitely taking a look back at some of our fun moments during their historic season. I'm your host, Roma Villavicencio.
And I'm Kristen Urban. Roma, I say we kick things off with some Spurs fun centered around, everyone's favorite mascot.
Kristen, Spurs pride definitely comes in all forms, and one local creator is stitching that passion into every single piece, from custom logos to player-inspired designs.
Yeah, these handmade rugs are giving fans a unique way to show their silver and black spirit. Let's take a look.
I'm so happy to welcome Andrew De Leon of 1037. Thank you for being with us, Drew.
Thanks for having me, Roma. I appreciate it.
Look how unique this is, y'all. Andrew Drew has made all of these rugs. How long does it take to make something like this?
If I work on it straight, nonstop, like 3 days.
3 days. That is labor of love right there.
For sure.
How did you get started in this?
I had a friend of mine reach out to me. They sent me like a Nike rug or something and said they wanted it for their sneaker closet. They asked if I could make one. I said, I don't know, but I'll try it. And then I did. I made him one. He liked it and just took off from there.
Well, his background is you're a big sneakerhead.
Big time, yeah.
You not renovate them, you refresh them. Like if people have older sneakers, he also in the past was working on. So I think your friends knew you were creative. So they're like, let's give this task to Drew. So you're gonna show us today kind of what goes into making one with a coyote rug.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's sold already, but I definitely will make more coyote rugs if anybody requests them.
Okay.
This is the tufting gun right here.
That's called a tufting gun. Explain all that goes into this.
The yarn, and you just load it up. To me, it's like a big sewing machine or like embroidery, similar to embroidery.
Okay.
I got it loaded up with green because we're gonna do some green on his eyes today, just a little bit.
Okay.
So we can start right here and run a line up this.
So it's just, you were telling me before the show, this machine, whenever you start, it goes only in one direction?
Right. You want to try it?
I want you to do a little bit more because I tried it earlier, y'all, and I messed it up. The yarn came out. Do you need a certain type of yarn, just traditional yarn?
It's acrylic. It's acrylic yarn,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this whole section, we'd end up filling this green.
Okay, go ahead, Drew.
Okay,
I want to see Coyote's green eyes.
Okay.
We're twins. We got green eyes, me and Coyote. I see what you're saying. So you can angle it, but you go up.
Correct.
Have you had any more unique requests from anybody? What's like the biggest rug you've made?
It was a logo for like a local business. They're all about this size, but I'm probably gonna make a bigger frame so I can start making.
So this is your frame. Tell me how it all goes and how it ends.
This is, just basic square wood frame, but these on the edges we put like these carpet nails so that this can hang on. Pull it real tight, and that's it. What's happening is the rug is on the other side. This is the back side. The rug's popping out on the other side, but you have to end up trimming it and detailing it. Right now, it's not gonna look great on the other side, but yeah, this is the back side of it.
Okay, all right, keep going because this looks really cool when you finish it up. I know you said at least just the eyes would take you 20 minutes minimum.
Yeah, it probably would take me a while to do the whole eyeball, but I'll do a little section for sure.
Okay, so you're always standing when you're doing this?
Yeah, if I get to lower portions, I'll get a little rolly chair.
Okay.
And, kind of sit
Because I'm like, this
down.
seems a little tiring as well. If someone is just starting this, where can they get these materials? I know obviously you can find yarn at like Michael's, Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, there's a store called Yarnivore. That's cool. They have a lot of yarn. Yeah, Amazon, of course.
And
the machine, I got it on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to really get good at this?
Like probably at least 6 months.
Okay, so I'll give it a shot right now, guys. It took him 6 months. Here's day one. Okay.
Here, put it right here.
Right here. Right there?
All the way in.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can do it like in little bursts.
I'm scared.
Try
okay,
it.
Here we go. Ah, see, I already messed it up. It's hard. I told you, Drew.
It's coming out. It's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out.
And so guys, this is much, much harder than it looks. Can I pull it out now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got a little something going there.
Okay, let me try it one more time.
Okay.
Because you couldn't do this without those lines, the outline.
Correct.
Okay.
Move it up. There you go.
This is not easy. Wow. I mean, you made it look easy. I was like, oh, he just goes one direction, but no. Would you mind finishing that up for us?
Yeah, sure.
No, I don't want to fill it in.
Sure.
It's going to look like that old rug right there. What's your prediction for tonight, Drew?
Dang, Roma, I bet that's harder than it looks. I love it.
It is much harder than it looks, y'all, but I'll let Drew take over on that,
Yeah.
okay? If you guys want to find more information on Drew, you can find him on social media at 1037 on Instagram. That's the number 10 _ the word written out 37. But stay with us right now because we have more, right, Kristen?
Yeah, coming up, you can never get enough Spurs gear the Bedazzled Glam, a local boutique, has to offer when we return. Welcome back to our Spurs special. What better way to celebrate our Spurs than with some next level gear? I caught up with a local boutique owner who wants to help everyone show up and show out for our team. I have been eyeing this all morning, and I've had so many people coming up to me and just asking, hey, where can I get some Spurs gear right now? So can you just break some of this down for us?
Yes, of course. We carry a variety of items for the Spurs. We have tank top, from shorts to purse straps, skirts, but we're mostly known for our hats designs here. And we also have a little alien on them to give that Wemby spirit.
Whoa, I'm loving it. And so for our viewers at home, can you just tell me a little of the inspiration behind some of this gear? Because I know you're always doing UTSA, Spurs, lots of local things here in San Antonio.
Yes, it's because, of course, I was born and raised here, so I have a lot of love for San Antonio, for the community. Being born and raised here, you see how much love the city gives to one another. So it's been fun just to rep our city.
Yes, and I'm loving some of the bling as well, and we'll see a little bit of this, a little sneak peek on one of our models in just a sec. But this purse strap over here, we got kind of the black and silver going on. Is that something that you really wanted to just emphasize those Spurs colors? Because I know you have Fiesta and some of the classic colors.
Yes, and we usually carry the purse straps also in the Fiesta colors, but of course those go quicker than the silver and black.
Yes, but you have all of the Spurs kind of colors and representation going. And then I know you're kind of bringing this to life today with our model, Vero Holland. And I want to call her in right now because let's bring this to life right now. I'm loving this bling bling. Tell me a little bit about this, Natalia.
So she has our Spurs black sequin dress on, and then she even added our bag charm on her purse here. It is a beaded Spurs logo bag charm, all made by hand. And yeah, she looks fabulous.
And so, Natalia, do you like to do like some pop-ups and things around San Antonio? What are the best ways if people are trying to keep up with all of your different products?
Yes, so we do pop-ups all around San Antonio. We'll post where we'll be.
And so if someone is a San Antonio sports fan, they can expect more than just Spurs gear year-round. Because like I said, you've been on here before repping some UTSA and some local teams, even some high school teams as well.
Yes, so like I said, I was born and raised here, so I get a lot of requests for different high schools, different travel teams. So we're able to bring all your ideas to life.
Okay, when you talk about bringing those ideas to life, what does that look like? Should someone reach out to you and just say, hey, I go to Reagan High School and I really want something with some bling on it? What does that look like?
Yeah, so they'll tell me what they're interested in. For example, we also do the beaded headbands. They'll say like, I'm interested in a beaded headband for Marshall High School. And I'll send them different ideas and they'll approve it and we'll bring it to life. Also, like our hats, we work with local shops as well. Like we like to work within San Antonio. So like 210 Prints and Thread, Plugworks Embroidery, we design these and they bring them to life as well.
Amazing. And then just once again, if people want to check out this Spurs gear, they want to get a hold of you, where can they go?
They could always reach me on my Instagram at Kayliana's Boutique. Send me a quick message and we'll make everything work for you.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Of
And Vero,
course.
great job modeling. So much fun. I especially love those tank tops. And for more info on this fun sports gear, you can find Kayliana's Boutique on Instagram at Kayliana's Boutique. Coming up, we're creating our own Spurs Big Heads, how you can make your very own from home after the break.
We saw them all over the city and right here in studio during the Spurs run. I'm talking about the big heads, and I caught up with a local crafter who learned how you can actually make your very own from home.
I'm so happy to be back.
Oh my, I've been so happy since I knew you were coming to the show. We know you during Fiesta. You were making these already. You were making them Spurs themed because we were knew we were heading to the playoffs.
I sure was.
And now you really, your designs have just every time blow me away. It's so cool.
Thank you so much. I've really leaned into the Spurs spirit. The city is just on fire with Spurs pride, and I love it. I love the colors. I love the energy, and I love DIY anything Spurs. So
talk about DIY. Look at her jacket. Would you mind turning around? Look at this. Girl, you are so talented.
I'm really getting into it.
Yes, you are. And getting into it means going big.
Yes.
We're San Antonio, we're Texas, and you have made big heads.
Big heads,
just on your own. We see them everywhere, but you're
so I want to teach people how to do it on their own, an easy way to do it. They are way easier than you think. You can print an adhesive banner from Walgreens. Always use their 60% off code.
Ooh,
and then you just grab some foam board and put it on there.
And so you cut it out.
Cut it out.
And you get a Wendy.
Yes.
I love him so much.
And
Wendy, you don't even know. You don't even know. In our household.
And if you want to stick, my prototype had a balloon stick. It was not strong enough, so you want to get a wooden dowel.
Where do you get all these things?
You know, any craft store, the foam board you can even get at the dollar store. You can find most of that stuff at the dollar store, but I love Michael's and Hobby Lobby. You'll find me there several times a week.
I want to show everyone the foam board because what you did is you printed this.
I printed this.
And then you put it on here.
Yes, and you know, I would peel this, but sometimes it takes a long.
Oh, is it a sticker?
It is an adhesive banner, so that takes the step out of gluing it. Although you could just print it and glue it yourself, but I like to be more efficient.
That's okay.
Because I have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of crafts to make.
Y'all need to follow her Instagram. You're gonna be like, how does she do all that? So then you put it on here and you use
then you get your little X-Acto knife and cut it out.
And you just trace all around?
Yes, and pop it out. It's that easy. And then you can tape on the back. We're gonna do Wemby. I already put him on the foam board here.
Okay.
And just tape it on.
That's it.
That's it. That's how easy it is.
That is so fun.
Want to give him.
What makes you think of all these things? You see it, are you inspired, or are you just naturally like, hey, I want to try this, I want to challenge myself?
I am always looking, I see something online and I think, I can do that, I can do that. And then, of course, I put my own spin on it, but I love just DIY anything. I say it's my therapy, so.
Yes, it is, and your therapy gives us all some sunshine and some hope. Wemby, I know you're watching right now, Wemby. We
love you.
We love you. We believe in the Spurs, and I really do believe that they are going to win tomorrow night because they learn really, really quickly.
Of course they
and
are.
They work together so beautifully. So, okay, you also make these crowns.
I do. I make a little.
So stinking cute. I mean, who can make aliens look fashionable?
And let's glow in the dark.
Andrea. What?
Yes.
That's it.
We love the alien, huh?
Yes, we do love the aliens. What other things do you make other than the headbands, the big heads? I know you are also trying to kind of see how you can challenge yourself.
Well, right now I'm really leaning into the Spurs, so the same process to make a big head, you can actually make we're not going to call it a small head, but you could take these into the game. I'm not sure if you're allowed to bring the big heads. I don't know.
Yeah, I see people with them.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the size limit, but I do see them out there.
So you could also just print the same thing. This is on a foam board, and I also made a DIY hype necklace this week.
How do you even?
The same thing. It's on the foam board. I printed this on an adhesive poster from Walgreens. Always use your coupon, and you could really just make anything with it. You could also do for graduation, or your family big heads. If you, I know we just passed graduation, but
still like
any kind of celebration, birthdays,
You just because I've always wondered, man, how do they do that? We have a few here at the station that we've been using. I know you guys are the big Wemby.
Yeah,
but it's so.
I saw that one. That is huge.
Yeah, it is so doable.
Yeah.
How long did these creations take you to make?
Oh gosh, I am always in my craft corner. That is hard to say because I have multiple projects going at once. But you know, I can make these maybe in like an hour. This kind takes a little bit longer.
Because you are also using the foam board to create these.
I am, and then of course I have to add some bling on there.
And most glitter. Things, do you get like I know you said like craft shops. There's like Hobby Lobby, Amazon.
Yes.
Especially like I would never know where to get
these. These are from Michael's, and I actually just saw them in the aisle, and that's how I do my creating. Sometimes I'll see something first and I'll think, what can I do with that if it catches my eye? So
well, very cool. I love how you just customize everything and make it so Spurs themed. So who's your favorite Spurs player?
I mean, I'm going to say Wemby.
You are going to say
I am going to say
Yeah,
Wemby. He just seems like such a great guy. He's so much fun to watch. And my husband is a lifelong Spurs fan. The Spurs are literally in my wedding vows. I don't know if you knew that.
No way.
In 2014, so the last time they won the championship, I said I vowed to love the Spurs, and I am staying true to my word. So
You literally,
Yes.
we need that
Literally,
clip
I need
for
to
next
find
time.
it. It's on a DVD because it was 12 years ago. But
you are a
I need to
diehard
find
Spurs
it.
fan.
Yes.
See, that is the type of community that we have, and I know that the Spurs feel that love too. Well, how can people reach out to you? I know they're going to want some of this stuff.
Yes, well, always my website, andyancolor.com, or any social media, Andy and Color. I'm selling my headbands and stuff on there, but really I teach you how to do it yourself. So I have tons of tutorials.
She does do a lot of DIY videos, so thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you
us.
for having me
go
again.
Spurs,
Go Spurs, go! Yes.
Go Spurs, go por vida, baby. You can check out more from Andy in Color on her website, as she mentioned, or on Instagram at Andy in Color. That is on your screen. Still to come, she has stepped in the Admiral's shoes, and now she's using her love for the Spurs to create some beautiful masterpieces.
Thanks for keeping it on our Spurs special. From Pop to Wemby, this local painter is truly creating masterpieces. Roma got to know her and learn about her inspiration.
I'm so happy to welcome artist Abby Neal. Welcome, Abby, and go Spurs, go!
Go Spurs, go!
I love to see it. How did you get into painting and your love for the Spurs, obviously, ever since you were a little girl?
I actually played basketball from age 3 on, so just grew up loving the sport. We actually had season tickets as kids growing up, going to games. Art has just kind of always been my thing, and so turning my love of sports into art has been just such a cool avenue to do it in.
And why do you paint portraits of our guys in silver and black?
Because why not? Go Spurs, go!
Go Spurs, go! Well, okay, tell me the process. Wemby, right now, all eyes are on our beloved Wemby. I cannot believe those bullies in New York. I'm so glad that you're featuring him right here to show the love as well. But were you just like, well, he's like the biggest guy right now? What was it behind
Defensive Player of the Year deserves a portrait. So I have my daughter help me do all the backgrounds, and then I paint on top of them.
That is so neat. Is this acrylic? What kind of paints are you using?
This one is acrylic and spray paint. I've gotten more into oils lately as well.
You're also paying homage to the one and only, the legendary Pop, which still is so active with our team.
Yes, he's obviously always at the games, such a part of the culture, and he's just such a great role model for San Antonio. So I thought, what better way to show my respect than to paint him?
Incredible. So you're going to finish some touches right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, show us what you're working with here, as many of us are not artists like you, including myself.
I always just mix my own colors,
Okay.
and I love to do grayscale just because there's, not a lot of room for error. And
Okay. So that's like a safe way to kind of start, would you say?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to get just the scale of the photograph itself. I like to take photographs that have good lighting in them, so I do get this detail in it. And then I like to just break it down by color, and that's kind of how I draw it out and then paint it. These usually take me about 30 hours, I'd say, give or take.
30 hours. Okay, so you're gonna keep painting the gray there. And then how do you get this like camouflagey look almost?
On which part?
You know how it's like light, darker, like it kind
The
of
grayscale. So I have like a breakout basically. Each painting starts as an image that I draw out digitally, and I draw these shapes out.
So you know where to put the darker.
And then I use a key, so I use a color key. I'll have red for black and so on and so forth.
Wow, this is so beautiful. Who's next on your list?
So, I don't know yet. I have, I'm actually not going to say the name today, giving another painting to an athlete later this afternoon, and I think I'm going to take a break for a minute. Because
take a break for a minute.
I've been painting nonstop for about 2.5 weeks.
All of them are so beautiful. I was just seeing even on our TV screen right now, Abby, all the other work I saw you did. Harry Styles.
I did.
Henry Styles is from San Antonio. That's Henry Styles.
I do love Henry Styles. My sister is a huge Harry Styles fan, so that's why I painted Harry Styles, because she is obsessed.
Well, I got to think about who I'm obsessed with for you to paint for me, because you're so talented.
Thank you.
Are you taking commission pieces?
I am actually, we'll open up commissions in October. I got
great.
into Round Top this year, so I am
congratulations.
spending my energy into doing art for that.
Perfect. If people want to stay in touch with you and your journey, and hopefully that 7th win and that portrait, how can they do so?
They can find me on social media at Abigail Neal Art on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, all of that, and my website is abigailnealart.com.
I love it. Look at your
Such beautiful portraits. I love seeing all these creatives just step up during the Spurs run. Definitely very exciting to see what's to come next year as well. But still to come, we're getting the little Spurs fans involved in all the sports fun, a special craft when we return.
Looking for a fun way to get your kids involved in the Spurs spirit?
We're getting creative with an easy Coyote theme craft that's full of imagination, color, and plenty of family fun. Shannon, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you guys so much for having me.
I'm loving all the Spurs gear, all the Spurs fun. Obviously, the city is going crazy right now, and I've seen so many little kids out at the Spurs games, just out at all these shops and everything, and I know they're excited too.
Yes.
They want to be part of the fun, and you're kind of helping us do that today.
Yes.
What craft are we going to be making?
So today we are going to be making a clay slab coyote. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of fit this just like a puzzle. We're going to be taking our foam, taking some glue, and we're just going to make our coyote's face and the inside of his ears.
So if I come out to one of these classes, is the coyote kind of outline already ready to roll, or is that something you build in the class?
So that is something you get to build in the class.
Very cool.
The kids get to touch clay, which is so fun for them because, I mean, clay comes from the earth. It's just like kind of working with mud. So the little kids like love it. They get to use their muscles because it is kind of hard to like shape this, but it's so fun for them.
But they're probably learning so much and like all the hands-on skills as well.
Absolutely.
Why would you say it's important for kids to have those hands-on artistic skills at a young age?
So, you know, when they're young like that, so these are all fine motor skills that they're going to be developing. So when you're taking this clay, it comes in a square, but they're learning to pinch, they're learning to pull, they're kind of learning to knead, and these are all skills that they're going to be using later on in life. So it's very important that when they're young, they're developing those fine motor skills, telling their brain exactly what to do with their hands. That's just going to help them so much later in life. So
I love the little tongue. That is so cute.
We love our coyote so much.
Yes, we do. And so I know there's so many things going on over at Kid Create, and you had a lot to do with community involvement in Fiesta. So as we're continuing to work on this, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So we're going to be taking our model magic and we're going to start making the face. So the kids love this. Again, pinching, pulling, making round things, just exactly what you did, rolling. So we do partner with a lot of different organizations within the community. So we've done some Fiesta events. We actually were with the Spurs family last year for the Coyotes' birthday. We did a bunch of events there. So we always love when an organization comes to us and we can do custom projects for them. You know, they have events all over the city, and if they want something for the kids and something unique, you know, we can come and do that. We had so much fun at the Fiesta event. We made conchas, we made folklorico dancers, we made Fiesta medals. We love anything that we get to do that is, you know, all San Antonio. That is our favorite. That's where we get so excited. We love to get creative. So, you know, and we also go out into the community for the summer. So we go to daycares, we go to the YMCA, other different organizations, and we do projects with their kiddos. So we love going out into the community. So it's not just happening in our studio, we're bringing the creativity to all the kids in Bexar County. So, you know, it's just bring art where you can and bring fun, bring creativity, bring happiness. That's what we're all about. So.
I love that you are getting the kiddos involved in all that community stuff as well. And so for people at home, you know, we mentioned it at the top, you have these classes that will really help them to learn these artistic skills. How can someone get involved in that, and how can they reach you?
Okay, so the easiest thing to do is just go to our website, Kid Create Studio. You can Google us in San Antonio and reach out to us. Like, we love an opportunity to talk with people. Sometimes people, you know, they don't have an idea. They just come to us and say, hey, this is what we're doing. What can you do? And we love putting the idea together. So reach out to us. That's also where you'll see all of our classes, and that's also where you can register.
Shannon, thank you so much for your time today.
You did so good.
I was so excited for this Spurs game already, but I feel like this just added to it.
So much better, so much better.
Thanks for your time today, Shannon. Roma, wasn't that the cutest?
She's so creative every time she comes to the studio, but obviously when it's Spurs related, it's even better.
Yes, for sure. And you can find Kid Create located at 21803 I-10, Unit 102.
But the Spurs fun continues. We're diving into the cutest Coyote shorts you ever did see. That and more Spurs-themed merch when we return.
Welcome back. We just can't get enough Spurs-themed merch on our special today. And this next segment features a spot that's mixing San Antonio culture, colors, and humor into their designs.
San Antonio is united.
Yes, we are.
We love our silver and black, and you are totally helping us remember that with your designs. I love everything that you make, Angel.
Thank you so much.
So what inspired this line? Obviously, the finals, the playoffs, all that has been happening, the momentum with the Spurs, right?
Of course, the love for the Spurs. But to be honest, I'm a local artist here from San Antonio, and I actually did a little bit of a pivot after my shop at the Painted Tree suddenly closed. We found ourselves in Fiesta with kind of scrambling what to do, so we pivoted to Spurs. We made our own designs, and here we are, and it's been really successful.
All right, walk me through them. Justin's looking at some super cute shorts. Are these for kids as well and adults?
Yes, so you won't see any of the traditional like the adult t-shirts here at our shop. We try to be a little bit different, so what we specialize in is babies, toddlers, and more so women. We're looking at spaghetti straps, halter tops, tank tops, things like that. So just something different you won't find, going down military. I'm from the South Side, so everything you're gonna find down military, this just looks a little different, not better, not worse, just different.
And you create these designs, right?
Correct, yes.
How cool.
Yes.
Do you sketch them up? Do you look at colors? What inspires you?
I do. I actually, my family and my friends give me a lot of ideas, to be honest. They're like, look, you should do this, or I saw this and I thought of this. So I take that and then I kind of put my little spin on it. And that's honestly where my inspiration has been coming from. I haven't had a lot of time to, just come up with the ideas by myself, so I cannot take all the credit.
I love that you give everybody credit, your family. Those candles, girl, I need to light every single candle that you have for Game 5 on Saturday. So if you don't mind, when you're home as well, please light them.
Of course, yeah, I'm a little upset. Somebody didn't light theirs last night.
Ooh, somebody's didn't light theirs last night. But you know what, Angel? I love that you're making it like kid-friendly, girly-friendly. I still feel like this is very San Antonio too.
Yes.
So not taking away from the puro cultura here in San Antonio. So I know in general, all your designs, when you aren't focusing on Spurs, it's very Latina, very Spanglish.
Yes. It's basically how I was raised. I was a 90s kid, 80s baby, but a 90s kid. So I have a lot of nostalgia in my original art. Typically, you will see a lot of San Antonio landmarks in some of my art. You will see a lot of things that your grandma would tell you when she was upset. So.
Oh yes, which we all need those reminders here and there, right? From grandma, mom, or whoever it may be. What is your favorite thing that you've created so far, or maybe on this table?
I would say probably the koozies. I know that surprised me because I'm not a huge drinker, but the koozies have been going like crazy. But they remind me of my grandfather. Growing up, everybody had a koozie with their beer, their soda, whatever drink they were drinking. So those are very nostalgic for me personally.
I love them too.
Everybody loves the shirts, but
yes, that gray one, Go Spurs Go, and that like kind of this font. I'm eyeing this tank top, y'all. I told y'all yesterday I'm going broke, purchasing so much Spurs gear, but you know what? It's for a good reason. And perhaps if we continue with that mindset, hey, we got to rep the Spurs.
I want all the Coyote shorts, and for more info on K Bonita Crafts, you can head to kbonitacrafts.com. But stick around because coming up, we're diving into a Wendy's-sized hot dog. You heard that right. The flavors you're going to want to dive into when our Spurs special returns.
Welcome back, everyone. Victor Wembanyama may be larger than life, and so is this hot dog.
Oh, Roma, I'm hungry already. Justin Calderon checked out a Wemby-sized creation at El Winacero that's packed with flavor and Spurs spirit.
Well, I'm excited to be back over here in the kitchen of Bar Gimme Gimme with Chef Alejandro Gomez of El Winacero. Chef, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, no problem. And Chef, today we are celebrating the Spurs. Go Spurs, go.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to be making one of your famous staples. What are we making today, Chef?
Today we are going to make El Wembinazo. Woo. It's a hot dog that we create, of course, inspired by Wemby. #1 pick on the draft.
Absolutely.
You know, a couple years ago. He's been a monster, and of course, you know, he's a huge man.
Oh yeah.
So
we gotta have something that's his size.
Exactly, his size, something that represents him, where he comes from. So we make this hot dog inspired by French flavors.
Very nice. And Chef, what do we have going on right now?
Right now, we have some 100% beef hot dogs, wrapped in bacon.
Oh, that's
We are
very
gonna
nice.
cook this to perfection, nice golden brown, and then we are gonna start getting our nice French baguettes.
Oh, they look really fresh, Chef, right there.
Thank you. We are gonna put some butter on it. Butter up the grill.
Yeah, butter makes everything better, Chef.
Yes, sir. Gonna butter the top.
That's looking good right there, Chef. And how are we looking on those dogs right there?
We got about couple more minutes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
And-
We're gonna put it right there. There you go.
You put 2 or 1?
We're gonna put 2 of them.
2 of them right here. So it's kind of halfway in the other half?
Yes.
Oh,
There
that's-
we
yeah,
go.
that's beautiful.
Then we're gonna get the other
Other
ones.
side. Oh,
There we go.
there we go.
There we go.
Huge. These things are huge, Chef.
Huge. Then now we are gonna get our onions. And if you can help me,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Watch
put
that,
it
do
right
the
on
same
top. And then now I'm gonna put some of our sauce, put some crispy onions.
Just gets to that crunch right there.
Yes. And some chives.
Chef, not only does this food have to look good, it has to taste good.
Exactly. You know that we always start eating with our eyes.
Absolutely.
So if it doesn't look good, you're not even gonna try. And our final touch.
Oh,
There you go.
that is the Wimby Naso. Hopefully he'll come by one of these days to try it for his own. But I know you have a little bit more than just a Wimby Naso. I'm looking at this great Cuban. Can you tell us about this a little bit?
Yes, so like I said, we go and do everything from scratch. This is our Cuban sandwich. We use a pork butt. We just try to use the best quality that we can. Our buns are made fresh. Our picos are made in-house. I mean, you cannot ask for better quality.
Oh, yeah. Nothing but the fresh and the best over here at El Winocero. Chef, thank you so much. And if folks are interested in checking out El Winocero, Chef, where can they go?
You can come in 803 South Mary Street from 5 to 2 in the morning, and you can find us at 123 La Soya from 9 to 3 in the morning.
Well, sir, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to dig into this giant Wimby Naso and go Spurs, go.
Ale, ale, ale. El Winocero has 2 locations, one on Lozoya Street, which is the original stand, and the other one on St. Mary Street, which is inside Bar Gimme. So go check them out.
So much fun. If I had that, I feel like that's all I would eat all day.
Well, maybe I need to take you so you can try it out, Kristen.
For sure, but y'all stick around because our Spurs special will be right back.
We'd like to thank the following sponsor on today's show. Thank y'all so much for tuning into our Spurs special. I hope you enjoyed everything about it.
So much community and culture for sure. And here's a look back at all the Spurs spirit from our city.
Go Spurs, go!